Welcome back to the Urban Ranch version 2.0, episode 22. We're really excited to see some more of the rough framing now taking shape, and we'll explore some of that in today's episode. To begin, we watch as Paulo builds the landing on the north side of the home. This is the entrance that wheelchair accessibility will be if anybody requires it in the future. You'll notice that just next to this landing, there remains a large gap to the basement, and this is where the elevator will eventually be located. Again, this way a wheelchair can access the home from the north, and from this landing will then have access to all 4 floors of the home. Something Crystal and I believe is very prudent to be doing during this complete home renovation. Planning for the future. Besides, the reality of someone potentially requiring wheelchair access, what the elevator will also provide is a means of getting to the guest rooms in the home on the 3rd floor without folks having to walk up 2 flights of stairs, as well as even for just Crystal, I, and our 4-legged child, Whitney, to get to our master bedroom on the 2nd floor. Okay, so now that Paolo has the landing framed up, and we're watching as the north wall is framed in, you can now appreciate the elevator shaft here in front of us looking up, and that north wall having now been framed out with those LSL long wood framing. Again, that was to ensure that that wall was going to be perfectly straight. Guys need to replace some of the flooring here with that piece of steel to the left. And again, that'll accommodate then a future antique desk that'll sit there. In this picture-in-picture, you'll notice that more of the 1st floor is framed in. This is the 1st floor half bath towards the front of the house. Second floor is rough framed in with a brief tour of some of these spaces with insert video that you'll see coming up here in just a minute. Again, in front of us is the temporary stairs from the 2nd to the 3rd floor. Those will eventually be removed once the permanent stairs are installed to the right of this screen. In the insert here, you'll see more of that rough framing on the front part of the house, this being where eventually a sauna will be installed in that cavity, and then to the left of it, the master shower. You also notice that despite the project having now been a 6-day-per-week job for the B7 crew, we're very fortunate that the guys continue to enjoy working on the project. Oh, I believe here we caught Pedro with a smile on his face. Oh, wait, hold on. Is that the big guy himself, Mechanic? Looks like he's smiling, and oh, hold the fort. I believe we just caught old Paolo with a crack of a smile on his face as he works along Jorge from the plumbing team. Man, oh man, I tell you, it really is something to have such fantastic folks working on a project that Crystal and I have dedicated so much time and efforts towards. Many thanks to Benson, Chuck, Paulo, Pedro, Mechanic, and all the B7 crew for their dedication to the Urban Ranch version 2.0. You'll see here in the insert more of the rough framing and some of the initial plumbing in the master bathroom, looking then into what will eventually be the laundry room. Along the lines of dedication, our Saturday morning meetings with the Urban Ranch Living LLC team of Jay Panzer, Jim Negron, Crystal, and I has really proven to be an instrumental key to making sure the project moves smoothly. And despite our best efforts, there are still some items that don't go as planned the first go-round. Here is an example coming up of Crystal and I inspecting some of the initial plumbing lines that will need to be removed and repositioned to allow adequate room for HVAC lines. Mistakes happen, right? Anyways, let's wrap this episode up with a quick tour of the third floor. We just saw the mini kitchen, the larger of the two guest room suites with the bedroom beyond. They'll be complete with a little reading nook in the dormer there in front of those two windows. Next, as we kind of move over here, we'll move into the large bathroom that'll have vanity toilet there. And as we pan into the space, this will be a shower. And in that shower, we'll actually have the original clawfoot tub of the home, actually right there kind of positioned where that ladder is. If we move from this room then into the next room over, we're just going to climb right through this stud wall here. Much easier to do without drywall. And now into the second guest suite. They'll have a closet there, and behind that closet will be an HVAC unit. And into this will be a walk-in shower in the dormer with views right onto Frank Fetch Park next door, and complete with a really quaint little bathroom. Here's a quick shot from a neighbor as Crystal and I are mid-step reviewing progress, and all the while we have a moment here. Chuck takes a few minutes to kind of contemplate life, if you will. Well, anyways, we love you, Chuck. As always, we hope you've enjoyed this Urban Ranch version 2.0. More to come.